fam, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. As always, there will be timestamps listed down below so you can jump around, and if you like what you see, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and thumbs this video up. I do try to post as regularly as possible, and I just realized that I did not silence my phone, so I'm going to do that right now. And you want to be sure to never miss out on any of the new content, fun, everything that is the Fawn family, and all you have to do is hit that subscribe button and turn your notification bell on. Now, I've been extremely sick for exactly 8 days. I was going to say exactly a week, but it's been 8 days. And I lost my voice 6 days ago. It's kind of coming back-ish, not really. I have a bad cough. I'm like a whole body sweats, the whole shebang, and then you guys know, well, those of you who follow me on Instagram saw photos of Luby, and then I put a comment on the latest video that went out too. So when I got home from my trip, Luby had relapsed and we had to rush him to the ER. And he ended up having to stay there for a couple of days, but he came back home and he's all better now, thank God. But it was really scary. It was the first time that I was prepped with what do you want to do if he passes, like dies on the table as far as resuscitation goes. And I told them I want resuscitation, absolutely, and my vet kind of chuckled and she said she knew I would. And then they asked me if I want them to just do chest compressions and fluids, or if I want them to go all the way with cracking the chest open, because that is a very low success rate and it gets expensive. But I told them that I needed them to do whatever, as long as he's not suffering, that they would start with the chest compressions and fluids, and then they would do the open heart or open chest if that was failing. So I was a mess all week because I didn't know if he was going to make it, but he did, and he's been home and cuddling, and he's just so precious. So I've had a really rough week with Lou. And then being so sick too. I've been wanting to film for the last couple of days, but I didn't even have a voice, and the timing worked out because I just wanted to cuddle with him anyway. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to film more than just this video today, and see how things go with my voice and, you know, my cough and all that, and go from there. But I've missed you guys so much. I have so much to share with you. But let's get going with putting this mask on. My face is getting tight since I washed it and I don't have anything on, and then we'll chit chat a little bit while I have it on. So one of the things that I purchased, well, two of the things that I purchased remotely from the ship was the new Milk Makeup Watermelon Brightening Face Mask and the new Milk Makeup Cooling Water Eye Patches. I am a Milk Makeup affiliate. I don't receive PR or anything like that from them, but I do earn a really small commission if you guys click on the link down below. I know Milk Makeup is available at Sephora, but it really does help for recognition with companies if you guys do make a purchase. Buy directly from Milk Makeup or any of the links that I have down below. So I thought that these were so interesting, and I've never tried a stick mask, and these eye patches seemed really cool. So we're going to start with the mask. I'm so sorry. I figured you guys would prefer at least seeing me and having a video and telling you what's going on, rather than not filming and then you not hearing my voice, but there be no videos altogether. And as it's been 8 days and it's not back, I don't know how long to expect this for. So this says, glow in a flash, solid clay mask, stick brightens, hydrates, and even skin tone for a luminous complexion. Now, I haven't opened up any of these products. I just tore it. I get rid of it anyway, but all the ingredients are listed on the bottom. Ooh, this has that soft matte touch. I really enjoy packaging that's like this. It's just like pleasing to touch it. The directions are down here too. Apply mask evenly to damp or dry skin. I thought I was gonna have to go get a spray for a second for my face. Let dry for 5 to 10 minutes, then rinse with warm water. You can use it 2 to 3 times a week, and you can also spot treat areas that need brightening and hydrating. That's super cool. And this must be gentle enough if you can use it 2 to 3 times a week as well. And now I'm just going over the ingredients. There's hyaluronic acid. I'm not seeing anything really bad. Okay, towards the bottom there is alcohol in this, but it is after a boatload of ingredients, so the alcohol will not be like a strong concentration of alcohol. You always want to look at the order of ingredients, because starting with the beginning is always where it's more concentrated, and then as it goes to the bottom it tapers out in the ingredients. I have to blow my nose. All right, so I'm going to apply this and then we'll start reading the, well, I should actually look how long it wants this on. 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, nope, we should start with the patches. So it says place patches under eyes, gel side down, and leave on for 10 to 15 minutes. Apply 2 to 3 times a week. Discard after use and avoid direct contact with eyes. Oh, you can store it in the fridge for an extra dose of chill. Oh, I so wish I would have done that, especially with how puffy everything's been feeling. And I had a really bad rheumatoid arthritis flare-up because there was a change in my insurance, and I actually was delayed a whole week in getting my injections. So I'm a little bit puffed up from crying, being sick, and being late on my injections. So this would have been awesome to put in the fridge. And I'm just skimming the ingredients again, and there's nothing bad in these ones at all. So these are beautiful. It has even like lavender oil in it. This is beautiful. So let's pop these babies open. Okay, so you get, the box comes, woo, with individual packets, which is really nice. And then the directions are also listed again on the back, so you don't need to carry or hold on to the box if you need the directions for any reason. You can discard it and just keep these and just travel with this, which is very travel friendly too. I enjoy this packaging a lot. It's not bulky, it's not wasteful, it's nice. All right, so this is what it looks like. And then the back says, chill out. I'm gonna have to test these again once I put them in the fridge, because I'm so excited to try these in the fridge. That feels really nice. I know it looks like it's in my eye, but it's not. I just want to get it as tight up here as I can because of doing the brightening stick. I ordinarily wouldn't like cut my eyeball off like that, but this does go far enough down, and I do want to get the brightening as much as I can on my face. But these are super cool already, and they're not even refrigerated, and they do have a nice cool touch to it, and they stick on really well. They're not going to budge. So let's see that. Oh, okay. I think that's, yeah, that's protective. This is what it looks like. Let's see. Does anybody else think this looks inappropriate? Wow, there is a lot of product in here. And there's still a little bit more, but I don't want it to break. I can feel that there's still more turning, but I think that's a pretty good indication of how much product. Does it actually say the ounces? I don't see where. Oh, 30 grams or 1 ounce. All right. Ooh, this is cooling. Oh, I didn't put a headband on. I will say my only concern with this kind of an applicator is bacteria, because you're putting it right onto your face and then you're not, it's like left like that. Like I will wipe it down one time after each use, so that way it's not like my skin and dead skin cells and all of that just lingering on it. Definitely should have put on a headband. And it does make the nose a little bit tricky, but you're totally able to cover it. Yeah, this is cooling. All right, so I'm just gonna give it a little wipe. Oh, it don't have a clean paper towel in here. Oh, I do. First time filming since I'm back, so I'm not really organized. So I'm just gonna do a light layer and just kind of clean it up. And it's not really wasteful. I mean, that's next to nothing that comes off of it. So it is 1:57. We're gonna let that chill and then I'll go remove it. So I know this looks really funny. Now, when I was on my cruise, I just wanted to get Loopy out of the way so I didn't cry because I knew I'd get emotional. When I was on the cruise, this is actually the first time ever. Okay, maybe this was a bad idea since I want to talk to you guys. The first time ever that we didn't really do anything. And I know a lot of you guys were like hoping for a ton of photos and some footage, and I will make sure to do that on the next vacation, and I still have to get you guys my St. Lucia video up too because I have all that footage, but I just haven't filmed like the inserted parts sitting here to talk about it. But it was the weirdest thing ever for this vacation. It was the first time that we've gone on a celebrity cruise. We stick with Royal Caribbean. We've tried Princess a couple of times and we did Disney a couple of times, and just nothing has compared to Royal Caribbean no matter what ship you're on. I've been on pretty much all of Royal Caribbean's ships with the exception of their newest one, which is Symphony of the Seas and Quantum, their sister ships, which will be going on anyway at the end of the year, which is so amazing. But I hadn't gone on Royal Caribbean since the Allure, the Oasis and the Allure classes were out, and I did that a couple of times with my family. And Royal Caribbean is just bar none the best of the best of the best when it comes to cruising. Disney was fun when I was younger. Princess was very disappointing with the food. I think I only did Princess twice. I may have given them a third shot, and I told my family after that, I was like, if you guys want to do Princess, like, you do Princess, and then I'll come with you on Royal Caribbean. Because I am such a foodie, and I'm a vegetarian who doesn't eat vegetables. I'm very much a carb-driven diet, and protein, like whey protein, soy protein, that kind of thing. I eat fruit, but I don't eat vegetables. Like, I literally hate vegetables. I won't eat them unless they're like super smothered in cheese and just unhealthiness, and then there's more to it for me to eat. But just like vegetables, no. So Royal Caribbean had the most amazing menus on every ship, no matter who the chef was. Just, oh, my mouth is watering thinking about it. So Celebrity is supposed to be like Royal Caribbean's upper echelon, and we were expecting to have at least the same quality as Royal Caribbean, if not even better. And the food was not good. This was the first time that I actually sent back a meal. A few people did that in my family, and I don't do that. Like, I will just try to eat it, shove it down, drink water. Like, I just don't want to ever be that person. But there was nothing I could do to get this food down. It was so bad. I had a couple of hits throughout the cruise, but for the most part, it just sucked. So that was a really big letdown, and the ship itself wasn't really geared towards like the cruise life. And when you cruise a lot, there's so much entertainment, from comedy shows to like ice skating spectacles and divers jumping into pools and the performances that you see in the theater, and then the comedy that you have that's not just the comedy acts, which is amazing, but then just the like fun little shows that they do with newlyweds, and like there's just so much that always goes on that is so much fun. And the ship had nothing, and the excursions were really crappy. Kurt and the girls went and did some excursions, and at least the girls didn't know any differently. This was their first cruise, and I wanted to blow them away, but they're gonna go on the Symphony this coming Christmas, this year. I was gonna say next year, it's this year, and they're going to be like mind blown when they see the difference in these ships. So Kurt and the girls went and did excursions. We had 4 ports and the rest were sea days. And I just hung back with my parents. I got up every morning. We all had connecting rooms, and I would go chill with my parents all morning and afternoon until about 3 o'clock. Then I would jump in the shower and start getting ready for dinner. But that's all we did, and it was wonderful from that sense because I don't get to see my parents very often. You guys know that last year was a struggle as far as my health was concerned. My immigration attorney dropping the ball and not submitting my paperwork to get my like 5-year green card because I was on my 18-month green card. I did get the extension papers, so I'm good, but there was so much that happened that I barely got to see them. So we really spent this whole cruise just hanging out and talking, and we'd go for dinner and then continue talking, and then after dinner we'd go and hang out in one of our rooms and just talk until midnight every single day. So it was wonderful from a family standpoint. It was just very disappointing from the vacation standpoint. So I don't have any footage to share with you guys. I posted some photos on Instagram from New Year's Eve, but this was just a very different vacation from what we ordinarily do. So I have a lot more for you guys from St. Lucia. I still have the BeautyCon footage to film, or put together and film, and then I will be sure to get so much footage of the symphony because that ship is bananas. Like, it is just the sickest thing ever. It's so cool. I urge you guys to just go check out Symphony of the Seas by Royal Caribbean and just see the clip because it is nuts what they've done with this ship. My face looks like a tomato. And now my nose is running again. Awesome. I might not be able to do makeup today with how much everything is like pouring from my face. But at least you guys will have this video and then an explanation as to what's going on too. So, okay, I've got 2 more minutes with this mask on. If you guys are new to cruising and you're ever thinking about cruising, I would just so highly recommend that you start with Royal Caribbean, any of their ships. The newer the better, obviously, but it is unbelievable the difference because I've been on something like 14 or 15 cruises now, and so I really know a lot about different ships and itineraries, excursions, food, onboard activity, entertainment, so there's just nothing that compares. But it was still an amazing family time, and then what's awesome is that it's my birthday on the 23rd, and then my parents are coming back down here to visit me again for a few days, so I'm so excited about that too. So, okay, I gotta go rinse this off. I can peel, I want to leave these on as long as possible. These were really refreshing though. Oh, there is nothing left behind to rub in, but I'll go take this off because I know it looks a little bit odd not having the mask all the way. I kind of like will do anything if I just quickly go and build it up. Oh, you can see that it dried down quite a bit too. I'm gonna have to wipe this again. But yeah, it dries down so you can see the fresh versus that and how much more pink it got along the way too. So it does feel like a little bit tight, but it's a clay mask. So I'm going to go take this off. I know that it was probably totally pointless to put this on the tops of my cheekbones for those few minutes, but hey, we did it. So I'm gonna rinse off and then I'll be right back. All right, I took it off and I threw on some moisturization really quickly, and I'm gonna just show the Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balm. I've really been loving this. It has not come off green, and it gives a really like cooling effect. And it's very creamy. It's really nourishing. So since I hauled this and showed it to you guys, I've really been enjoying this too. I haven't had a chance to actually try out the Kush Lip Glaze yet. There's probably gonna be too much on my lips to really, but let's just do it since we're here and we're doing milk. But I really recommend all 3 of these products that I've tested out so far, and I'll get into the nitty gritty in a second. So this is what the applicator looks like. I'm scared to push too hard. Oh, there we go. It's coming out nice and slowly, so you don't have to worry. Oh, it is green too. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is really nice too. This is super cooling. This applicator tip is beautiful. Okay, so I would recommend all 4 of these products. So I'll start with the skincare. When I rinsed off the mask, my face felt so insanely smooth, hydrated, like baby bottom skin. I wasn't expecting that at all because it's not, it doesn't have like exfoliating beads or anything like that in it. But upon rinsing it off, it felt like I had just given my face a really awesome exfoliation, which is one of the keys to having a nice flawless makeup base, is exfoliating and dermaplaning your face. And this is beautiful. It is not heavy and like harsh on the skin. I can absolutely see how you could use this 2 to 3 times a week. And I actually like the stick. The more I was thinking about it, yes, I would highly recommend wiping it off after you're done using it. And like I said, you don't waste that much product. And even though it was a little bit tricky to get around my nose, this was super fuss-free. I realized I didn't get it under my nails. I didn't have to go rinse my hands. I could just apply it and kind of get on with life. It wasn't something where I had to sit there trying to get it off my fingers, out from under my nails, using a spatula or anything like that. So this is super quick and convenient. You can literally do it 2 to 3 times a week. I can't see this even aggravating sensitive skin, and it didn't have like an insanely brightening effect round 1, but it did make my face just feel detoxified, exfoliated, and just left it like I kept touching my face before I put cream on. I was like, oh my god, this is so nice. My skin feels amazing. So I'm gonna play with it some more. I'll keep you guys posted, but I really do enjoy this. Same with the eye patches. They were not going to budge. I could have left them on even longer if I didn't have to take off the face mask, and I probably would have left it on longer. Sorry, I have loopy hair. It was giving me kisses, and now my face is itchy. But I am so putting these in the fridge to try it out for round 2, and I love how budge proof they are, but how easily they remove, because when you put it on, it feels like it's so budge proof that when you peel it off, your skin might kind of go with it, and it didn't. It just came off so effortlessly, but it was not going to budge. Like, I could have done chores, laundry, picked up after the dogs, anything, and it was not going to move, and it felt super refreshing. And then if you are somebody who doesn't like all of that leftover residue, it's again very clean, fuss-free, quick and easy, because there's not like all this goo left over. It just all penetrates into the skin really nicely. So I'll keep using these, and I'll keep you guys posted on that as well. I really want to do a January skincare favorites, because I've been testing out quite a few products over the last couple of months, so I'm thinking that these will be in there for sure. The Kush lip balm is super creamy. It is beautiful. It's nourishing. It gives a little bit of that cooling sensation. It's not tingly. Oh, and the brightening mask is not tingly or anything like that either. It's very comfortable. Some brightening masks really start tingling and just aggravating the skin almost, and this one didn't. And this doesn't have like that lip plumping tingle. It just has a really beautiful cooling effect while being super nourishing. And the packaging is really nice and sleek. I thoroughly enjoy the packaging on this too. And I just tried the lip glaze for the very first time, and it's giving the lips such a juicy, shiny look to them. And I was layering it over top of a balm, and it's not getting stringy in between my lips. It's not collecting, like it's not doing anything except giving it juiciness, and that makes your lips look more full. It fills in the lines. It just gives that plump, hydrated, just healthy look to it. So this is also really great, and they're both have CBD in it, and CBD just has so many healing ingredients, and I know it's done wonders for my RA flare-ups in conjunction with my medication, because I do have such a severe case of it. And I love that this is infused with CBD, because it's going to be so great for the lips as well. So Way to go, Milk. I wasn't expecting to have like 4 home runs, but they're all amazing. So that does it for this video. Please thumbs it up if you liked it. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.